Hi and welcome to PWSixNess channel. This is going to be kind of an introduction to a new concept. I'm going to do a series, probably like a weekly type of thing, that's more or less where I'm not going to review a gun per se, but it's going to be called Guns for Your Consideration. The first week is going to be AK-47s, and it's sort of like if you were a friend of mine, or if I was at a gun store and you said to me, hey, I'm thinking about getting an AK-47, what should I know about that? That's kind of what this video is. It's going to be a summary of about a decade's worth of knowledge on the AK-47 in probably about 20 or 30 minutes. Everything you should know before you buy one, and this is going to include things like, differences between the models. Every gun there is a completely different animal, and they're all in the AK family. So, how one of them is a shotgun, because AKs get that weird. Anyway, I plan to do a bunch of these, basically for pretty much every gun you've ever heard of. I'm only going to do guns I personally like and would recommend. So, it's going to be kind of a greatest hits list. I may one day get around to doing a SIG, but don't expect to see that anytime soon. I don't even own a SIG at the moment, so I don't know why, but I'm just kind of disillusioned with them. So if you're on this channel because you like SIGs, I'm sorry. It's going to be heavily rifle focused as well, because I like rifles. There's going to be a whole series on shotguns though, so yeah. And if you like the SPAS 12, there's probably going to be at least 2 videos on the SPAS 12 upcoming. So not anytime real soon, but sometime in the next couple months, I would think. Mainly because there's not a lot of content out there on it, and I want to have something about it. So probably one of these videos on it, and probably a review, basically. And that's the other thing, is I'm still probably going to do reviews. Like the DDI AK up there is going to get a review all by itself, because it's kind of its own gun. But this is about families of weapons, I guess, more so. Okay, so like the M1 Garand is a video unto itself. The M1 Carbine is a video unto itself. The M14 is a video unto itself, even though all those could be lumped in the same family, really. The AR-15 is getting one video, because it's closer tied than the M14, M1, and all that shit. So that's kind of how I'm breaking it down. It's just whatever I think is enough to cover a whole video on, that's what we're going to do. I thought about doing, like I said, all of those M1, M14 guns as one thing, but they're different enough that they deserve their own videos. And really, you could do AK-47, AKM, AK shotguns, and AK rifles, all different videos too, but sorry, I just said AK rifles on the last one. I meant to say like AK-74-ish things, like that thing is. That's not an AK-74, it's in .30 caliber, but it's built like an AK-74, so it's like an AK-103 clone. But naming shit at that level gets very, very complicated. You're probably not going to see guns like Hi-Point in this series. I don't like them, and I'm not going to talk about them anymore. I've gotten a lot of views on my Hi-Point videos, and I stand behind those. Hi-Points are shit guns, so take that, America, or whoever. I mean, if it's all you can afford, okay, but I don't even buy that argument, because Hi-Points are right now like $200. At the $200 price point, there are other guns. There are better guns. I paid $175 for a revolver just the other day. I was used in a pawn shop, but still. you can get, you know, a Polish P64 for around $200 right now. There are guns that are better than the High Point for less money, in my opinion. Or really equal money, I guess, because really right now it's hard to find a handgun for $200. I'm sorry if, you know, High Point is really all you think you can afford, and you have to have 9mm, and you have to have everything that goes with that. Okay, you should be planning to buy a better gun, because that thing is sort of like buying a cheap suit. It's gonna fall apart on you very soon, just in my opinion. Okay, I think I rambled on enough in this. This should be a good enough introduction to my little concept here. So be sure to stick around for the AK video. See you guys later.